I tried a bunch of viral French tip hacks at home, and let's just say the results were underwhelming. Spoiler alert, most of them were a flop, and the one that worked best was something I randomly tried because I was losing patience. So let's put these hacks to the test. I'm using practice tips so that we can compare the results properly. I'll start with the classic French method where we take a liner brush to create the French tip. The hack here is that instead of creating the smile line directly, we'll be drawing one vertical line and one horizontal line. The vertical line will be as deep as you want your French tip to be, and the horizontal line will connect the edges. Then I'll be creating two diagonal lines, one on each side, depending on how deep you want your French to be. And once I have the rough shape, I will fill in the empty space with the gel. Then go in with the brush and gently refine the edges. This hack does require a lot of brush control, so I wouldn't say this is necessarily beginner friendly, but this is how most artists do French tips, and this will give you the cleanest look of all the methods. And if there are any mistakes, you can take a flat brush, dip it in cleanser, and clean up the edges before curing. Honestly, this is the part that saves the whole design. Once you're happy with the smile line, you can cure it, and this is the final result. The result is good, but it will definitely need some practice. Next, I tried the silicone stamper hack, which looks very easy online. First, I'm using tape to remove any lint from the stamper, and now I'll apply a generous amount of polish on the surface. Okay, the polish doesn't seem to be sticking to the surface. This is already a flop even before we began the design. Let me wipe it off and try the method where they file the surface slightly so the polish can grip better. So I'll generously apply the white gel polish again, and here's the big moment. I'll stamp it into the nail. Alright, this looks kind of okay. Let me try it again. Let me use it at an angle to create the curve. I don't think it is as easy as the internet makes it seem. It definitely needs some control. As you can see, I'm really trying to make it better, but I think this is the best we can get. This method works, but I'm not quite satisfied with the result considering how hyped it is on the internet. Next, I tried the DIY version of the stamper method using a plastic wrap and a sponge. This is for all of us who see a nail tool and immediately go, how can I recreate this at home using things I already have? Here, as you can see, I've wrapped the sponge in plastic, applied the polish, and now I'll press the nail into it like we did with the silicone stamper. Wow, the result is quite underwhelming. Let me try it a second time. Okay, this is much better. Let me quickly refine the shape just a little more. I think this is as good as it is going to get, so let me not ruin it any further. I'll take a liner brush and refine the edges. If you don't want to buy a stamper, this is a very good alternative, but just know that you might still need a brush to fix the shape. I still don't mind this hack because this is a very cheap homemade alternative to the stamper and have not wasted any money buying it. Next is a hack I saw online where they take a fake nail tip, paint the underside, and then use the curve of the fake nail to create the French tip. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I do not have hope for this hack, and yeah, I was right. I do not know how people make it look so easy. Let me try using the edge to create a smile line. Okay, no, this is not working, and it's a clear fail. I would absolutely not recommend this to anyone. Giving up on this before I lose any more patience. All the viral hacks so far have been disappointing, so I'll quickly try something that came to my mind. Here I'm using the gel polish brush to create a rough French tip first. Then before curing, I'll use the brush to gently push back on the line and refine the smile shape. And surprisingly, this is actually working. I might just start doing this from now on instead of using the liner brush. I'm very pleased and I would recommend this for beginners because you do not have to draw the perfect smile line immediately. Finally, I tried the French ombre nails, also called as baby boomer nail, for which you'll need a sponge. I'm first wiping off the tacky layer created from the base polish, and then I'm stamping the white gel using sponge. You can use any sponge that you have, just make sure it is soft like a makeup sponge. I'm dabbing the sponge to create a fade and slowly building up the coverage as per my liking. This method is for people who do not like to create even smile lines, and honestly, smile lines or not, this is one of my favorite methods. I personally prefer this over normal French tip. So here, as you can see, I'm blending out the edges, and once I'm happy, I'll seal it with top coat. And the top coat just makes everything come together. This looks so satisfying, guys. If classic French strips stress you out, French ombre is honestly one of the prettiest alternatives. So after trying all these methods, I can say that the classic liner brush gives the cleanest result but definitely needs practice. The stamper method was not as easy as it looked online. DIY alternative to the silicone stamper worked, but it was saved using the liner brush. The fake nail tip hack was a major fail, so we are not going to discuss that. The random method that I tried was honestly the best surprise, and I think I'll be doing it more often. And the ombre is definitely my favorite and one of the easier methods of all these. So if you're a beginner, I would suggest starting with either baby boomer nails or the brush method first, because French tip look easy but they are not. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, comment down below and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.